Hi, I'm Sweet Sylvanians, and I make videos about Sylvanian families, also known as calico critters. And today I will be opening some Sylvanian Gashapon capsules. So these are little toys you get from vending machines and are very common in Japan. There have been various ones for Sylvanian families over the years, including pouches, the micro-sized Sylvanians, and accessories for the figures. So this particular set is the Nursery series from April 2021, and each capsule originally cost 200 yen each. This is about a third of the price of a blind bag in Japan, so they're fairly cheap. I have all 5 from this series, and they are themed around various nursery or kindergarten activities. Okay, so putting them down, they came with this leaflet, which is the same as the promo image with the Castle Nursery. This side is black and white and has safety things and other information on, and the same picture on. And then this side has all of the items in their little sets. So I will be showing you all of these today. I'll move the capsules out of the way or they'll be rolling around. And let's start with this one. You can sort of see which things are inside, and you can just twist off each side. And it's the chair and musical instruments. So I'll cut this tape and unwrap everything. In fact, I'll move my camera down to show you better. Right, that's clearer. Just move these a little. So these are the 4 items in this bundle. On the leaflet, it's number 2, which is called Music Time, and it has Ambrose Walnut holding the bells. So the first piece is a chair, which is made of pale yellow plastic. This pattern seat part is printed on rather than a sticker, and there's these 2 kind of legs to lift it off the ground. I like the bunny ears too. The next item is also yellow, and I think it's meant to be a musical instrument called a melodica. So there's this keyboard part, and in the real instrument this would be the mouthpiece. There's indents on the back. And the keyboard part looks nice, with the black keys being raised up slightly higher than the white ones. The second musical instrument are these little handheld bells. This has a pale blue handle, and the 3 bells are shiny silver to look like metal. So here is Pino Fontana, and these should go on his hands. Yeah, now that looks like he's playing them. I've got a few pieces like this from other sets over the years, but it's very cute. I'll put Pino on the seat here for now, and we can look at the final item in this music bundle. So this is some sheet music. It's hard plastic rather than paper, and has some music notation on the front, and is plain on the back. I like that it's curved, but strangely the staves are missing in this bottom right section. I assume that's a misprint. So here's everything with Pino. I like all the items in here, especially the melodica, which is a more unusual instrument, and a good size for the babies and probably the children figures too. Okay, clearing those out of the way, and this is the second capsule. So I'll open that, and all the pieces are in here. I'll cut the tape. Uh, Okay, so the main piece is this horse-type ride-along thing. It's all plastic and pale yellow like the seat was. This is fairly substantial, and there's quite a few moulded parts too, but the wheels don't work, which is a shame. It's a good width, and this flat part makes the seat. There's a little tail too. So if I get Pino again, and he can sit down, yeah, and stay on it too. His hands kind of look like they're reaching for the handles. But I just want to see what a sitting baby looks like. This is Leader Willow, And I think she works. Okay, so there were more pieces in this capsule, and they are some colourful building blocks. This green one reminds me of a house with the little archway and triangular roof. And if I can pick them up, these are two pink cylinders. I don't know if there's a specific way to place these, like that maybe? Or can they balance? It's a little bit wobbly. Yeah, okay. That perhaps looks a little strange. I guess it's up to how you want them. Right. I've translated the heading, and I think these pieces represent playtime, which is cute. Scale is a bit off in this picture. It makes the ride-along horse look tiny. I think I prefer the first set of pieces to this one, just because I have various Sylvanian building blocks already, but the horse is nice, and I like that it works for the regular babies and the sitting ones too. Capsule 3 is pink, and that opens in the same way. I can see some fun parts in here. No, I need to cut the tape. And then tip everything out. Okay, don't want to lose any pieces. And I think this has an art theme. This is a little round table with a scalloped edge. There's a dip in the middle and underneath. And these two music notes are nice, so it's not completely plain. I guess it links to the music capsule. These items obviously go together as drawing and colouring pencils. So the drawing has the outline of one of the cats. To me, the muzzle looks like one of the solitaire cats with a fancier outfit. I'm not sure though. And there's some blue splodges on the sides, like someone has started painting or colouring. And this is made of plastic rather than card, so it's quite thick and shouldn't get damaged. Then we also have this tiny pack of colouring pencils, and one of them can be removed. So there's yellow, green and blue pencils moulded in here, and then a gap left for the pink crayon to go in. If I can get it in, that should be right. Yeah. Oh, that looks so neat. The crayons can go on the table. And the drawing too. I think this table's a good height for Pinot. But actually, it may even be better for a newborn baby. So there's Jack Splashy too. The name of this capsule is Colouring Time, and the fact the pencil can be removed is highlighted. I like these items a lot, particularly the drawing and pencils. In the Nursery Friends Walk Along Duo, they also had a box of pencils, and although this one had a lid, the crayons were just a sticker. So I like that these ones are three-dimensional and that one can come out. I don't think the dip in the middle of the table is needed, but otherwise this is a great little set. I have two more capsules left. Let's go with blue. Twist that apart. There we go. Now where do I cut this? Okay, right. Let's look at the leaflet first. This is number 5, Sandbox Time, with a little sandcastle and tools, and Ambrose holding the rake. Laying these out nicely. And I'd say the main part is this bucket and rake combo. The bucket is pale yellow with green music notes on, and that can swing from the handle like this. It looks like we could store things in here too. And there's some little ears on the handle itself, maybe a bear or squirrel ears. Now can Pinot hold this? Kind of. It's a little big, but I guess it could work. The next item definitely should be usable with a baby, and that is a pale blue rake. This feels like one solid piece of plastic, with teeth at the end and a rounded handle. This should be able to fit on Pinot's arm. Just press that on. There. And should be able to stand up. Okay, like that. Nice. He's got the tools for the sandpit, so has managed to build a sandcastle. There's this main piece with 2 mounds, and then this extra piece can go on the flat bit too, to make a 3rd mound. I don't think this bucket made the sandcastle. That would have been a nice detail if they were shaped the same. But I guess the extra piece could go in the bucket. Oops. Just fix Pinot and his rake. Okay. That is everything in this capsule. Again, some fun items, though perhaps slightly less usable than the others. I have got a Sylvanian sandpit, so I'll probably put the sand pieces in there, and the bucket and rake could equally be used for gardening as well as playing in the sand. That rake was a bit tricky to get onto Pinot, but it does look good in the end. So this is the final capsule I'll open today. Oh, there's 2 bags of items. Interesting. Lots of small pieces in here. So let's get everything out. There we go. And these are items for mealtime. Starting with the yellow piece, I think this is a plate or tray. Is it meant to be a certain shape? Oh, it's a duck. And as a whole, these pieces translate as snack time. Ah, there. Of course it's meant to be a duck. That's very cute. This looks like another even smaller plate with little bear ears. I think it's actually a saucer to go beneath the cup. And here is that cup in the matching blue colour. I like the apple icon on the side. Now I think this handle should fit onto a baby. So using our model Pinot again, that doesn't want to stay on. Hmm. Ah, there, it needed to be on the other arm. It doesn't look like he's drinking from this way round though. There's also cutlery for eating with. So there's teeny tiny fork and spoon made out of silver plastic. There's even animal heads on the end of the handle, which is an adorable detail. And I think these look realistic too. And finally we have the food, which is this donut, I think. It's also shaped like a bear with ears and looks like it's been dipped in chocolate. This side is a bit flatter, so I think the more rounded side is the top. How does that look on the bear plate? Oops. It kind of works. But I think it's meant to be on the yellow plate instead. There we go. Get Pinot ready for his snack. Oops. Everything's fallen today. Right. All set up for eating. I like that this capsule comes with lots of pieces and they're not all yellow. The utensils are great and I like that the cup can be held, even though I think it would have been better more in front of his face than out. I also don't think the blue saucer is really necessary and maybe could have been replaced with another food item, like a piece of fruit perhaps. But again, another fun accessory to use with the babies. So let's move Pinot out of the way and I'll bring all the other sets back too. Here are all 5 of the yellow nursery Gashapon series. I think these are great additions to my collection as there are some unique items and I like that they're each themed around an activity. My favourites are probably the table with crayons and a drawing, and the music activity too with that little melodica piece. So to finish off, here are some more babies set up with each set of items. I managed to get the crayon into Pino's hand to look like he's colouring, then a whole band practice going on here, the sandcastle items with Pino and Nils Willow, and snack time for Lida. So that is everything I have for you today. Do you have any of these little Gashapon accessory sets? There have been quite a few over the years of bakery and cake items, and I do also have the second Pink Nursery series too. So I'd love to know your thoughts, and thank you for watching this video to the end. If you like Sylvanian Family's content, then subscribe to my channel, as I post videos every week, and I will see you in the next one.